everyone. I am Assistant Professor Urmi Shah from ICT Department of LG Institute of Engineering and Technology. So today we will be covering about the fifth unit of Telecommunication Engineering subject, that is data networks. So in the previous session we have already talked about the different network or the topologies that are used in the widely used network, that is LAN, MAN and WAN, local area network, metropolitan area network and wide area network. These are the widely used network which are used or applied in data networks. So now today here we will be moving forward with the topics that are to be covered in this data network unit. The first topic is metropolitan area network. The second topic is fiber optic networks. The third topic is data network standards. So these are the topics that we are going to cover in this session, and further we will be discussing about the applications of all these topics that we are going to cover. So let's start with the first topic of our today's session, that is metropolitan area network. Basically MEN covers certain geographical area which is more than LAN but less than WAN. So it covers a geographical area larger than local area network and lesser than wide area network. MEN usually covers a geographical area spanning a distance of 5 to 50 kilometers. MENs are expected to provide guaranteed bandwidth and a definite delay. Additional services may include voice and video depending on bandwidth. MANs may operate at speeds ranging from 50 to 150 Mbps. So these are the features and characteristics of metropolitan area network. Further adding to this, we have media access on MAN, and that is concerned with providing access to the upstream channel to many stations. Now there are two important methods which are included as a part of metropolitan area network. The first method is polling. The second method is TDMA with reservation. So basically these are the media access method for metropolitan area network. These are widely used, that is polling and TDMA with reservation. Further, the next topic is fiber optic networks. So basically we have studied about the metropolitan area network, which is having a geographical area larger than LAN, that is local area network, and lower than wide area network, that is WAN. And the application of MEN is fiber optic networks. In fiber optic networks, there are various characteristics or various configurations that are to be followed to implement fiber optic networks. Basically, optical fiber networks are characterized by the following four features. The first feature is high data rate. The application of optical fiber itself says that it should offer a higher data rate ranging around 100 Mbps. Secondly, it should offer a large coverage area having 100 to 200 km coverage of distance. The third point is ability to support a moderate number of stations up to 1000. That is the characteristic of fiber optic networks. Basically, the optical fiber networks are characterized by high data rate, large coverage area, ability to support a moderate number of stations, that is 1000 Mbps, 100 to 200 km and up to 1000 number of stations. So these are the few characteristics and features of fiber optic networks. Adding further, ring configuration is popular than star or bus because it supports more number of stations. So these are the characteristics and the popular configuration used for fiber optic cable is ring rather than bus or star configuration for having a data network structure in form of nodes connected to other nodes. The further features or characteristics of fiber optic networks include optical fibers are inherently unidirectional. This influences the network structures and media access considerations. In ring FON, that is fiber optic networks, token passing is commonly used as fiber access scheme. The physical length of fiber optic ring is up to 200 kilometers. For such a large length, in order to improve the channel utilization, the free token is introduced immediately after a transmission. So these are the following characteristics of fiber optic stations or fiber optic networks, and these are the widely used features. Further, the next topic that we are going to cover is data network standards. Standards for data networks have been developed by various international organizations, and the area of standardization are listed below. A layer in OSI reference model provides services to layer above. The services are of two types, that is connectionless and connection oriented. The peer entities in a layer communicate using peer protocols. So the characteristic of data network standard include that it was developed by international organization, and that standard was OSI reference model, which has various services to be provided, includes two types of basic services, that is connectionless and connection oriented. The peer entities in a layer communicate using the peer protocols, that is the feature or the characteristic of data network standard. Further, the data network standard are listed over here for various organizations having their various models and standards having various series number also. So the first organization in this category is International Standard Organization, that is ISO. The area of standard for ISO is OSI reference model, end-to-end layer, that is layer number 4 to layer number 7. Here the series or the data network standards are starting from the series of 7XXX or 8XXX or 9XXX or 10XXX. Instead of X, there will be a series number for specific data network. The second organization in this category is Consultative Committee for International Telephony and Telegraphy, that is CCITT. Consultative Committee for International Telephony and Telegraphy. This word widely we have listened in terms of signaling aspect, that CCIT or CCIT standard is the most preferred or the widely used standard for the data network. It includes area of standard covering link-to-link layers, that is from 1 to 3 of wide area network. Then it includes PSTN, that is public switch telephone network. Then it includes PDN, that is the public data network, and ISDN, that is international services provided network, then electronic messaging directory services. So these are all the area of standard which are included by CCITT, that is Consultative Committee for International Telephony and Telegraphy. The data network standard included in this category are of series, B series, X series or I series. Then the last but not the least but the widely used organization standard is IEEE, that is Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. IEEE is having the area of standard having link-to-link layers, that is from 1 to 3 of LAN and MAN, having a data network standard series starting from 802.11 or 802.13 or 802.15, that is for Bluetooth, 802.11, that is for Wi-Fi. So in short, 802.x is the widely used series number for the data networks which are provided by the organization named IEEE. So following are the organization which are widely providing the data network standards starting with specific series numbers. Further, in this category, therefore, standards for a layer deal with two types of services and their associated protocols. CCITT standards also specify interfacing of data terminal equipment, that is DTE, and data circuit terminating equipments, that is DCE. So in short, DTE and DCE interface standards for operation in personal data network are the widely used interfacing networks for the applications of data network standard. CCITT is providing the network standards for DTE and DCE, that is data terminal equipment and data circuit terminating equipments. Now further, the next topic is OSI Layer Standard. As you can see over here, the OSI Layer Standards are classified in following two categories. The OSI layer is having the classification name services and the other classification is for protocols. In services we have connection oriented and connection less services. Again, the same is applicable for protocols also, that is connection oriented protocol and connection less protocol. So these are the widely applied, or this is the widely classified OSI layer standard into categories, that is services and protocols, and again in them the two categories are connection oriented services, connection less services, or connection oriented protocols or connection less protocols. So this is the classification of OSI layer. Now IEEE standards include various standards, that is LAN and MAN standards. The collective standard for IEEE which is widely used is IEEE 802. In IEEE 802 project, there are certain aspects like 802.1 includes general aspect, 802.2 includes LLC, 802.3 includes CS, MA and CD, that is nothing but the multiple access technique. 802.4 include token bus, 802.5 include token ring, 802.6 includes MAN DQDB, and finally in the IEEE layer we have logical link control, media access and physical access. So these are the various or the widely used IEEE standards, and following are the references for the topics that we have covered today. So you can refer any of these references for the topics that we have covered today, and in the next session we will be starting with a newer chapter of our telecommunication engineering, or the final unit of telecommunication engineering subject, that is unit number 6, signaling. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.